All right, Reggie, before we get into this week's questions and comments, is there anything that you want to speak about?
Yeah. Don't forget y'all next Sunday. Next Sunday is Father's Day. So if any of you guys got problems with your fathers, man, want y'all reach out to your dad and just say Happy Father's Day to him. Try to mend that relationship because man, y'all just don't know how life is too short. I done had about 4 or 5 friends of mine that just passed away this weekend. And I'm like, man, shout out to my best friend, uh, my boy Frank Woodson. He lost his mother this weekend, and she was a good lady, and he's a good dude, and his sister Fran. So respect and shout out to the Woodson family. Prayers to them. Don't forget, please, y'all, because I'm still trying to convince you, John. You know me, I'm like trying to get this footage out so it won't seem so dated. My interviews, because like I tell y'all, we only tape about every 10 days, and a lot of our stuff appears a little bit dated because of how they come out. So I done convinced John into allowing this channel to for $4.99, the mid-tier membership. You sign up for it, starting about not this set of interviews, but the next set of interviews definitely, because we didn't get enough people to sign up for it. We'll be releasing the full versions on that particular channel, or however that membership stuff work. There's 2 tiers, and so those of y'all that have the $1.99 tier, please upgrade your membership to the $4.99 membership, and y'all be getting Bomb First, and y'all be also getting some exclusive content here and there put up. And y'all know how we do it over here at Bomb First, so I don't have to mention what exclusive information that will be. Other than that, Big John, let's get going. Mid-June. Don't forget, next Sunday is Father's Day. So y'all got all week to prepare to think of what you want to call and say to your father. I know a lot of fathers don't deserve to be a father or considered a father, but there's somebody that was in your life at one point in time, an uncle, a stepfather, a mama boyfriend, somebody that you consider your father. And so prepare to do something nice for them for next weekend. Other than that, let's get going, John.
Okay. I wanted to get your opinion or your thoughts on Suge's podcast, at least on the YouTube side. There's been a rapid decline in views, and I wanted to see if you had any thoughts or logic as to why you feel the podcast is started to get the results that it's getting now.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I believe his channel he done took it into, and what happened is y'all don't understand. A lot of the motivation and the things that we say come from reading the comments. Y'all know I'm a troll in the comments. Anybody that's really been on the Bomb First YouTube channel comment sections know. Usually in the first 10 hours, 8 hours of a video, you'll get a response from Reggie, good or bad. But so my point is, so we read those comments, and so we thinking that's where the channel is going, or that's where the people that's are viewing the channel likes to hear. And they don't know that Reggie got this coat. And people over from that's anti-Bomb First. And so we have this coat of people that just go into anytime channels where hoping they talking about Reggie or that they talking about Reggie and scrolls in that comment section. And so it's a few of them, maybe I think it's 100, but okay, let's say 500 of people that have those feelings. And they load up the comment section. And so you're thinking that's what you want to, they want to tap at. And so that's why the people that's creating Suge's content, meaning, the editor and whoever advising him, because I know it's not Suge. Even in the trailer, they put up stuff where Suge's talking, and they'll put up a picture of Reggie in the trailer to get y'all to come over there and watch it. And then once the video posts, it's no mention of Reggie, which is crazy. So they even know that, and they feel that. And it's unfortunate that that particular cult, they were first at Michael Carlin channel. His channel got killed off. Then it was at R.J. Bond's channel. That channel got killed off. Then JMX. Well, y'all call him JMX. I call him JMX. Y'all know that. His channel got killed off. The groupie, he's still trying, but he's still getting his own same little 3,000 people views, which is mainly his cult of probably 500 people that's viewing that. And they in the comment section. And so my point is, that's what done happened. They thinking that's the way to take the particular channel is to be conspiracy. Reggie did it. Snoop did it. This person did it. Blame. Talking about that. And not talking on subjects we want.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
I don't know about you guys, but I grew up almost exclusively on cereal as a kid. And as I got older, my dietary habits changed, and I kind of missed some of those flavors, so I'm glad I found the sponsor of today's video, Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon is the high-protein cereal with 0 grams of sugar per serving. Magic Spoon fits a variety of lifestyles because it's keto-friendly, grain-free, and gluten-free. It's got all the flavor you remember as a kid, but with 0 grams of sugar and lots of protein. Magic Spoon has 140 calories per serving, 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and 4 to 5 net carbs per serving. Scan the QR code or go to magicspoon.com/bombfirst and enter the coupon BOMBFIRST to get $5 off any order. While you're there, make sure you grab a variety pack with all the flavors like fruity, frosted, cocoa, and peanut butter. Peanut butter is my favorite, but you let me know what yours is. Remember, Magic Spoon has a 100% happiness guarantee, so if for any reason you don't like the cereal, just contact their customer support and they'll give you a full refund.
So, Mr. Knight, I know you listening. I notice y'all now saying y'all gonna do y'all channels on a specific date on Thursdays, once a week. That was a suggestion that Reg gave y'all. So I know y'all listening, and and I know how you used to listen to your boy. You know how you used to listen to Reg, so I know you listen to me. So I'm going through all the few suggestions, John, that I just wrote up. Because I know they need a little help with things to talk about that this community, that I think will help this community. Because I love the way Suge talk. If y'all don't know anything about me, I think Suge is, people argue with me and all of that. I think Suge is a genius marketing and stuff like that. I know he's vindictive like me, but y'all never hear me talk about his marketing and his ability to make stuff happen. Now, I know y'all say, well, you said he can't read and all of that. Well, okay. You don't have to be able to read and stuff to be a genius. And I believe he's a genius. So, okay. These are my suggestions. Y'all take it where you want, Mr. Knight. But I'm just trying to help you save it because I need your channel to get out of this 25,000 range for 30,000 range. I do those a day. So before y'all start tapping, that's what me and John average on a day. All of them don't do that. All of them don't do 30. A lot of them do more. A few of them do less. But we deal with law averages. And so Mr. Knight he was hitting home runs, right? He was doing good. You're doing them every 10 days, 15 days, 500,000, 600,000, 400,000. He ain't broke 100,000 in 2 months. So Reg's got to help you. Got to get you back on track because I need you to be successful because, number one, I'm your fan as well. I want you to do well. But number two, I need it so I can, You helped me with a couple of episodes for a week, responding to your bullshit. And, saying that when it's truthful, but when it's not. Because you have validated at least 20 to 25 things that Reg have ever said, that the janitor had ever said. So it's so funny how the janitor know all of this shit. But you have validated those things word for word. So these are some things that I think, and John, please, if you can think of anything else while I do, please don't hesitate to chime in. Okay, the one thing I need you to address, Mr. Knight, and I think, did Tupac truly sign a death row? Or were you his manager? As some would say, or one clown would say. Address that. Tell us that deal. Explain how that deal went down between you and Jimmy and Interscope and all of that. And then I'll help you if you need some help, because I know you don't really know, because Reg dealt with that, with the breakup with the estate, and you're dealing with the estate and no rights and no deals, but you know about them, because I had to run everything by you, or David Kenner, whoever was dealing with you at the time. So talk about that, man. That's what people want to hear about. What happened at the World Club? There's this guy out here, the thing with BJ, when BJ got killed the next day, the dude BJ, when we got into that incident at the World Club, well, there's some rumors out here that people have been talking about that you got beat up prior by this dude, Bruce. You and Buntry got knocked out and beat up about a year or something prior at a Fridays. Talk about that. Tell if that's true or not. What happened in that? I didn't know about the Fridays incident, but I definitely know about the Worlds, because Reg was standing right next to you when that happened, with 6 feet deep and all of that. Talk about shit like that, big dog. What happened at the Soul Train Awards? Explain that. You talked about it a little bit. You got mad at me because I played my double agent and didn't let all those dudes go in there and rush the stage. Yeah, well, I saved your ass that day. Yours and the company. I was looking out for the bigger picture when they wore the P-Funk shirts. Shout out to the P-Funk shirts. We still got them. Make sure y'all go pick them up. But that'd be a good story to tell. That's what happened at the Soul Train Awards. Did Puffy run? What he did? In your own words. Did Biggie run? What was Pac thinking after that? Why was you mad because Don Cornelius elected to have Biggie open the show and not Tupac? But he called you and told you, hey, still show up, young man. I got a big surprise for you. When he gave Tupac Me Against the World album over Biggie's album for Rap Album of the Year. Talk about that. That's a good story. People want to hear those type of stories for you. Not this. Snoop did this, Snoop did that, Reggie did this, 59-year-old rappers are too old. Those are good comments. Those are good things to talk about. I kind of agree with you. I'm one of those that don't like older rappers either. But when you build your whole show just on that, okay. Do you feel Tupac would have left Death Row? People were saying Tupac was preparing to leave Death Row. Explain that. Explain what you and his situation was. Talk about that, big dog. Was Tupac gonna leave Death Row? What's your opinion? Reg done told his opinion about him building the euthanasia, the company and all of that, and everything is gonna be up under your umbrella with Death Row. And you was creating Machiavelli Records, or he was creating Machiavelli Records. Talk about that. The Quincy Jones situation with Quest. What was Tupac doing with that? Did you know about that? That's the type of stuff people want to hear about from you, Suge. Something personal that I like for you to address for the trolls, the people that's in your comment section, the ones that love you. I know if you want to get back at me, you can throw this at me and try to, lie and make up like you've been doing on your boy, but that's all good. It's all fair and war. But they've got people saying Reggie Sr. is the one that walked out Orlando out of the hotel. You ever hear any shit like that, Suge Knight? Was Reggie Sr. out there with us? Was Reggie Sr. the one in the lobby and all of that? You know if that was true or not. You know if anybody was saw Reggie Sr. there. Hey, speaking on MGM, that picture that show that people talking about with G and all of that, the guy in that yellow shirt or yellow outfit, that's Rick James, y'all. That is not George Williams, aka Monkey Man. that particular picture. But I know a lot of y'all been checking out that what you call it, that episode that's been posted up over there. It's about 75 to 80% accurate, but they do have some pictures that are inaccurate in there. And that's Rick James, Victor Welch, not George on one of those pictures. Did Dan really cry? Dan. Did Daz? Y'all know I be typing shit wrong. Did Daz really cry? Tell the story about when Daz came to the visitor room and he got up and started crying. You know, Big C style trying to make it like he was there and did this and did that and threatened you and said that, you know, you got a family too and all of that, which I don't remember. I don't think nothing like that happened. Big C style was always solid with us. And so I don't see the situation or the conversation going like that. But tell that story about when you told him, dog, I'm not doing no more albums on you as an artist. I want you to be a producer. You're a hell of a producer. Concentrating on being a producer. And Daz got up out of the visitor room, walking out down there crying when you told him that and hurt his little feelings. Talk about shit like that, stories like that. I think that would be a good one. Hey, this is the main one, a big one. I know you always say when people ask, and I understand why you say it. I totally understand why anybody that's a cop other than Reggie, you always say those Reggie guys. Because I'm the one brought in. I can't think of one cop that you told me, Reg, hired this guy. Hired this guy. You let me control that. So I understand why you say those are Reggie guys when they ask you about David Mack or Rafael Perez or anyone else. Address that. These are Rapport cops. You know it was only 2 cops. Well, you don't know. I believe you don't know. But address if you ever seen David Mack. They said because your attorney, Don Ray, who I guess you only want to have attorneys in LA County and stuff, because Don Ray was one of your attorneys on one of your cases that knew David Kenner, that's the reason why you know David Mack, because you hired Don Ray to represent David Mack. Which is the craziest shit. I guess you hire every attorney for every guy that was facing a criminal case. But talk about that. I don't want to coach you, lead you. You ever know met Rafael Perez, David Mack? Were they your private hitman squad? As some would suggest, when they say, okay, we believe you didn't know him, Reg, but Suge definitely knew him. That's something to talk about, something to address. I'm just giving you ideas, dog. I can go on and on and on subjects, dog. I'll do this every week for you if you want. Because you got to remember, Toy, no disrespect to her, smart, educated, USC graduated young lady. But she don't know the stuff that we was going through in 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. 99, 2000, 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like Reg. Nobody in your life knew everything like that. There's stuff that Reg don't know about that went on in your life that you was doing. But Reg don't know all these different subjects. Have never talked to you about all these different subjects. So that's the only reason why Reg giving these advice on things that need to be addressed in his opinion. I'll do one more. And then we'll let you see if you decide to respond, if you decide to take my advice, or if you tell me to go f my fat ass self. Cool. Just trying to help. How could you trust Kenner after he was caught stealing? Well, yeah, I'll let you address that subject. But that's the topic. This is to discuss the relationship between you and Kenner. Why you brought him back in on your trial in 2016, 2017. Why you allow him to handle your civil case? I understand the relationship. I understand how things went down and happened. So I don't have a problem with it. But explain it to people. That's a subject or topic for discussion. All of this blame, man. Everybody that was in your life all this time, okay, we all might have did something bad to you. I can't think of nothing off the top of the head other than sitting next to Tata Lloyd Lake, which is funny. People always say, "Oh, niggas only talk shit about shit when he was locked up." Well, you know me, Rick. You know me, Suge. I always respected the hell out of you. I ain't never in my life feared you, but I respect you. And if I want to keep it real, got love for you. But you know, Reg have said things that hurt you, just like you have said things that hurt me. And that's generally how a lot of relationship has happened since about 2006 to 2007. When I sat next to Lloyd Lake and all of that. Explain that situation. Man, there's so many different situations that we could talk about, that we can just set up and talk about what I would think would keep the intertwine with your smartness on the game that you're given about the that you're giving us about the Kendrick battle and all of that. I love what you said about Mustard and Kendrick Lamar and stuff like that. I love hearing your game like that. How you reached out and extended your knowledge to all the young rappers and stuff. I love it. But you got to put some stuff in that people need addressed. Want addressed. Go a little bit more in detail on that situation with Big Jake. People need that explained more. Because there's people out there that still believe you's a serial slapper. Walking in the club, just slapping every motherfucking body. You know that ain't your get down. That ain't how you move, sure. People want to put that bag on you, but that ain't you. All right, I'll make it short. Peace.